In today's video, we have some updates, some surprises for you, and some more information for you. We have this little guy separated because this little gal has not started eating very well on her own. She is eating, but just kind of picking at things, but not a strong eater yet. But she can definitely swim with the best of them here. This is probably their third day in a little bit of water. This is the deepest water they've been in. We did it just now for the video, since we're going to be keeping an eye on them. So look how easily they can float. So let's get to some of the surprises. We have two new members here. They still have their little egg tooth. These carry some really cool markings. Check this one out as well. This is the gal that was born on Father's Day. Both of these gals right next to each other, they're actually eating pretty well. They'll eat like one pellet, which isn't much, but it's definitely not bad at all. Look at the egg tooth right there. It's so cute. Go ahead and drop in some of this aquatic turtle food, and hopefully they will eat some of this for you. Not likely, but maybe. Enough of this cuteness here. Let's go ahead and, as much as we'd like to keep watching this happen, they actually already ate, so there's not going to be as much action as you'd like to see. But let's take a look at what's going on over here in this red container. So in here, where does she go? Oh, there she is right there. Okay, in this container, the next two clutches that might be hatching, I wanted to show you this one here because this is dead, this one hatched, and these two hopefully will hatch. But this clutch was in the incubator while the incubator had catastrophic failure. While trying to incubate them at about 85 Fahrenheit, they went all the way up to 105. Which is not normal. I have a very expensive thermostat which broke after about 12 years here. We replaced it. Now everything's fine, but they took some damage. So take a look. This can happen with a lot of humidity or But you can see this group actually had a lot more humidity than previous clutches, and extreme temperature fluctuations, especially when they're getting really hot. And the hotter, the more fluctuation. But you can see what happened to the shell there. First of all, the shell, the markings are pretty light, which means I think it hatched a little early. Usually we'll see these markings get a little bit more darker as they develop. The other thing is, look at this shell here. It's like a crazy mess. The left side doesn't match the right side, and the whole back half is like fused together. And if it's not fused together, they're fragmented in little pieces like that one right there. So this turtle should be nice and healthy, but this is something that can happen when the incubators crash. So that being said, make sure you get a good thermostat, and I learned this year to go ahead and replace it before it goes out. She's got a lot of egg yolk to absorb here, so we are not going to bother her at all, probably for at least a week, because we want these eggs to hatch down here, and we want that one not to drag its yolk around and possibly rip part of its yolk sac. So we'll get that back in the incubator. For now, I have them living in these little tubs, and I just put these tubs back into the incubator, and they continue to live there where they're familiar. But it looks like we're getting really close to needing an actual enclosure for these little babies. So stay tuned as we make that. We're going to be making that pretty soon here. I'd say in this next week or so, easily. So we'll keep you guys posted on all that's happening here, Shell Squad. Thanks for tuning in.
Shell Squad!